What's going on, champs and champettes? It's Monkey here, and we have a lot of stuff to talk about because Epic Games just kind of dropped blog post after blog post after blog post after blog post regarding the brand new Star Wars X Fortnite season being Galactic War. So in today's video, I'll be recapping everything you need to know from the actual trailer for the Galactic battle to all the other stuff going on, POI locations, all that stuff, and even some free rewards you can grab over in Rocket League that will cross over to Fortnite. So without further ado, let's start off today's video by just kind of watching the cinematic trailer together. Now, I haven't actually watched this yet, so this will be my first time even seeing this. I have posted it online, however, but we still kind of get to experience that together. So let's go ahead and roll it. Hopefully I'm making the audio a little like balanced here and there. Why is the... Okay, there we go. We got the quality up. So there's the, that right there is interesting to me. You have like the battle bus that's kind of like flying through, but with like turrets on top of it, making me wonder, will you be able to actually like drive the battle bus or something? Oh, and there's the Sith Eevee skin. Okay. Wookiee team leader. Now I'm pretty sure this is similar to like the cinematic we had seen before. But like with like slight, hold on, wait, wait, what? Hold on, why is Marshmallow here? Okay, hold on, we gotta go back for a second here because I just noticed something. On Jonesy's, okay, yeah, on Pilly's back, we actually kind of have like a reference to C-3PO, but instead it's kind of like the Mecha Team Leader skin. But that is interesting to see that they basically turned Mecha Team Leader into one of those references and kind of made it a back bling. Now, it also, I mean, unless this is just like a cinematic thing, but I did notice the hand like raised and everything there, as if like it's reactive of some sense. Oh, General Grievous, we have Mace Windu, okay. Oh, hold on. Let's actually rewind that real quickly here. So right here, we have our first glimpse at the okay, please. Yeah, we have the first glimpse at the customizable Mandalorian skin that we'll actually be able to get in the game, which is pretty cool. They're dropping into one of the POIs, and we see a lot of stuff kind of going on there. And another view of the skin, which is really nice. Ooh, okay, hold on, I wonder, is there any, like, skins that are new here that we can kind of see? It looks kind of just like all skins we've seen before, nothing really too crazy there. Yeah, okay, it doesn't really look like there's anything too new in this scene. Palpatine. There's the Jedi version of the Eevee skin, fighting, Darth Jar Jar. I don't know why I couldn't say his name at first. I'm sorry, did he just speak? Hold on.
How rude.
We have speaking Darth Jar Jar in Fortnite. I you know what? Peak season. 10 out of 10. Now I gotta play it every day. And then that's it for the actual, like, trailer they've got going on here. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on in terms of things in the island, and a lot of stuff regarding Darth Jar Jar and more. So let's go ahead and scroll down and talk about some certain things. So firstly, this is the actual new locations on the map. We have the Resistance base, the First Order base, the Outpost Enclave, and the Vader Samurai Solitude. We have talked about all of these before in a previous video, but, you know, they're rehashing it once again. In terms of specific POIs, we have the First Order base, which has claimed a mountaintop to be its house and its imposing base of operations, which includes a hangar for repairing damaged First Order TIE fighters. There are 5 entrances, but its utility shaft is its main point of weakness, where you'll find it the easiest to sneak into, which is pretty interesting to actually see. We have the Outpost Enclave, which has a description of there's an element of danger to the Outpost Enclave, a boisterous hub of smuggler activity where tensions are known to roll high. While you're in the area, check out the interior of the parked sandcrawler nearby. We have the Resistance base, the description of the Underground Resistance Command Center is shrouded in foliage, hiding the facility's location from any ships passing overhead. Here you'll find X-Wings and a ton of handy equipment for taking on the First Order's fleets. We have Vader Samurai Solitude, with a description of Darth Vader Samurai has seized Shogun's Solitude and turned it into his own personal fortress. Deal with his Stormtrooper Samurai guards, and you may get close to the chance to actually challenge the Sith Lord himself. And then that's all we kind of got in terms terms of the actual locations. In terms of other stuff, however, we have ourselves lightsabers, which will be returning for this new season. Now, they mentioned that you'll sprint faster, jump twice as high, and have fall damage immunity while you actually have a lightsaber in your hand, and they aren't actually found this time around, but you have to actually earn them. You either train in the Force, or you loot it off of another player. Now, they mentioned that you'll be able to find holograms of Rey to earn a blue lightsaber and learn the Force push power, which shoves everything in front of you away, but you can also train with the hologram of Emperor Palpatine in order to earn a red lightsaber and earn the Force lightning power, which is a new shocking way to deal damage. They mentioned to use any of these Force powers, you have to have the lightsaber equipped similar to how they were last time around, but also you can defeat Darth Vader Samurai in order to earn a different red color lightsaber and earn the Force saber throw power, which actually flings the lightsaber directly in front of you like the original Darth Vader lightsaber actually did before, in order to deal damage that way. And then apparently on day one only of this new season, none of the normal weapons will be enabled in the loot pool, and it's only going to be lightsabers and blasters and stuff from the Star Wars universe. So on day one, you'll have the DL-44 blaster pistol, the CR-2 blaster, which is an SMG, a close range ACB scatter blaster, and BARM's ST-12 scatter blaster, a close to medium range DLT-19 blaster rifle, a long range IQA-11 marksman blaster rifle, an all-purpose A280 CFE blaster rifle, and 3 old blaster rifles being unvaulted, being the DC-15 heavy blaster, the E11, and the F11. So these will all be enabled on day one, and it appears to be the main focus of at least the day one loot pool, and then afterwards they'll add some of the Fortnite original weapons back into it. They also have the thermal imploder, which you'll be able to actually toss, and it'll actually explode for big damage, ripping a hole in any nearby structures. We have ourselves the brand new Captain Phasma skin, which is going to be a boss on the island. Now, this skin is included in the LEGO Pass, and by eliminating the skin, you'll actually earn the F11D blaster and Phasma's blaster medallion. And now it mentions the Phasma blaster medallion extends how long it takes for a blaster weapon to overheat, basically meaning all blaster weapons on the island are going to last a lot longer when you actually have this medallion equipped from defeating the boss. Now, it mentions that medallions make you visible on opponents' mini-maps, and the more medallions you have, the more precise the radius of your exact location gets. Starts talking about how you can actually pilot the Imperial TIE Fighter. Now, it doesn't really mention too much craziness here, it just mentions that it's a single passenger craft designed as an instrument for the Empire, and it mentions that it has actual high-powered blasters equipped with it. And then we also have the Nimble X-Wing, which you'll actually be able to have people hop on top of, with one person actually inside of this main area, which also has laser cannons you'll be able to actually use. And they mention in specific on the each day of the week that they start adding more stuff, that on May 8th, we're actually going to see a new set of changes to the island. There'll be a renowned smuggler Han Solo to offer you strategic services, so you'll be able to actually train with him to earn a purple light. Oh no, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, 1 second. Yeah, okay, to kind of recap that properly here, Leia and Luke will arrive on the island on May 8th alongside the smuggler Han Solo in order to offer you special services like an NPC would, and then you'll be able to train with Mace Windu's hologram in order to earn a purple lightsaber and learn Force Pull, which pulls in just about anything and anyone nearby. Rumor has it the Sith Lord Darth Maul will also be around as a hologram as well, offering red lightsabers and teaching you Force Throw. Now, Darth Maul, I'm pretty sure, was a actual hologram last time we had the Star Wars collaboration, so it's kind of him actually just kind of like returning. On May 15th, Chewbacca's ETA is going to be happening on the island, where he'll be bringing his Wookiee's bowcaster to the loot pool to aid the rebels. You'll also be able to find the CA-87 Jawa scatter blaster and chest around the island, which is brand new to this actual Fortnite season. Now, this is pretty interesting to actually see. We get an old returning weapon and then a new one as well. On May 22nd, Mandalorians will start to intervene with the island. You'll be able to recruit a heavy scout, supply, or medic Mandalorian to your team and gain further advantage to actually, eliminate your opponents, as they're going to be bringing back the Mandalorian jetpack. Signature Mandalorian weapons will also be returning, such as the Amban sniper rifle and the brand new dual-wield Westar 34 blaster pistols. On May 29th, the Star Destroyer bombardment is actually going to be happening, where you'll be able to actually control the Star Destroyer's turbo laser and lay waste from above. A single portal will spawn in the sky, similar to how we actually had with Godzilla, and if you're the first one to reach it, the capital ship will be yours to actually control. On June 7th, we have the final showdown, which is the Death Star sabotage, which is going to be an actual live event. It doesn't really mention too much else except this actual image, because, it's going to be like a full cinematic playlist you go into and everything else. else, but it is interesting to see that it is confirmed to be June 7th. As we go down here, it mentions that in the Battle Pass we have Apprentice Eevee, which will instantly be unlocked after purchasing the pass or accessing it through the Fortnite crew. We'll have Poe Dameron, we'll have the Wookiee team leader, and we'll have Emperor Palpatine, and then the bonus skin for this outfit that will be unlockable halfway through the season will be General Grievous. Now, it does mention that you have to complete objectives that will come online later in the season, but it appears to be similar to Star Wars, or not Star Wars, but like Midas Outlaw from the current season, where you get quests you can do on Battle Royale Island, but it's mostly going to be unlocked by actually leveling up. Now, it mentions that if you get the pass through the Fortnite crew, you also get the OG Pass, Music Pass, and Lego Pass, meaning you get a lot of outfits you can actually unlock. But in terms of other stuff they've got going on here, we have a brand new Porsche 911 GT3 RS bundle that includes Star Wars decals. If you already own the Porsche 911 bundle, you'll be able to get these decals entirely for free, but if you don't own it, starting on May 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you can pick it up in the item shop for 2,800 V-Bucks. We'll also be getting Star Wars Crocs. I'll be hitting the item shop May 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as well, and I have the pricing for these for you guys, so let me go ahead and pull them up real quickly. There will be a bundle of Star Wars Crocs for 1,800 V-Bucks, but the Crocs themselves are going to be a normal Crocs Off-Court Clog Star Wars theme for 1,000, Crocs Classic Clog Star Wars Grogu theme for 1,000 V-Bucks, and Crocs Classic Line Clog Star Wars Chewbacca themed Crocs for 1,000 V-Bucks, and then not included in the bundle will be Wookiee feet that you'll be able to purchase for 800 V-Bucks. So a decent price you'll be taking out if you want to get Crocs that are Star Wars themed little giblets here and there. Now, they do mention that other skins like Darth Jar Jar, Mace Windu, a customizable Mandalorian, and more will actually be item shop and not in the past, which kind of sucks since, you know, Darth Jar Jar is like one of the special plot twist teases that they showed. I thought it would have been like the final skin in the Battle Pass, but hey, you know, I guess something for the item shop. As we go down here, it mentions that if you watch the first 2 episodes of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld early in Fortnite, you'll be able to get this loading screen, which I think I already talked about in yesterday's video to you guys already, but it is pretty interesting to actually see. We have ourselves some special Twitch drops as well, so between May 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to May 5th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, watching Twitch streams in the Fortnite category for 15 minutes will get you the Galactic Duel loading screen over on the right for free, and then for watching for 45 minutes, you'll be able to get Anakin's Model Jedi Interceptor back bling for free as well. Now, some people thought this was an actual glider. It is not. It's just the back bling that you'll actually have on your back. They're not giving away a glider for free or anything else like that, so keep that in mind. They also go on to talk about, you know, Twitch drops, how you'll actually be able to get them and everything else, but none of this down here is really that important. In terms of other stuff, we'll go ahead and talk about competitive before we talk about Lego Fortnite and Rocket League. So in terms of competitive, the Elite Zadie skin will be now earnable from ranked cups happening between May 13th to June 1st, and it's only going to be for the top performers. Now, based on the information we have from a friend, it appears that in terms of top performers, the top 2,838 players across all regions combined, meaning that, you know, it's going to be slowly split up. So if you're like in EU, it's going to be the highest. If you're in like Oceanic or whatever, it's going to be one of the lower percentages. We'll be able to earn the outfit per day, meaning it's still going to be a super rare outfit, you know, by time everything's over, and it doesn't appear like it's going to be in the item shop anytime soon. But if you earn 50 points in any ranked cup this season, you'll be able to earn the Ranker's Death Star umbrella as a little bit of an added bonus that of course has the different ranked variants. They also mentioned that all tournaments in the future will reward passive XP, so the longer you survive, the higher the reward will be. And then in terms of specific cups, we have the FNCS Pro-Am Community Cups, with the FNCS Pro-Am happening on May 10th. Now we have Community Cups for Clicks, Booga, Lachlan, and Loser Fruit, where you'll have a chance to actually earn their new champion versions of their outfits. But on top of that, if you don't want to do the actual cups themselves, you can go ahead and purchase them in the item shop May 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and if you play one of the cups and earn 8 points, you'll be able to earn a Sweat and Spray entirely for free. Now on May 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll be able to actually earn the FNCS Emblem Twitch drop by watching Twitch streams for 90 minutes between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time during May 10th. So kind of keep that in mind. A free Twitch drop is going to be available for around 5 hours on May 10th when the Pro-Am is actually going down. They also mentioned that you'll be able to look for Pro-Am quests beginning on May 3rd in-game for free extra bonus XP to start off the new season. They mentioned that these will be completable across multiple Battle Royale experiences and will be rolling out until May 8th when they actually get vaulted from the game. There will be no FNCS Major this season, but players in FNCS Divisions 1 and 2 qualify for 3 FNCS Showdowns, which are 2-round trios Battle Royale events with a single lobby be final and cash up for grabs. Now, it mentions all the qualifications and stuff, but it mentions that these matches will have no impact on the global championship qualification because they'll be talking more about that in June. There will be console victory cups, which will actually allow you to actually earn some extra money. Now, these cups will be available only to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X/S, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch players, and they'll be in the duos format. Now, you'll be able to earn cash prizes for every victory royale you get during round 2, but during round 1 is just kind of like the chance to qualify for that round 2 section. There'll be OG cups that you'll be able to actually go into, and it mentions that, there will be more information starting tomorrow in game regarding OG cups, console victory cups, FNCS Showdown, Pro-Am community cups, and ranked cups, but a lot of stuff kind of going down in the cup area. Simple edit will now be available in tournaments, which is nice to actually see, and it's interesting to see all these changes they're kind of doing. But with that said, let's go ahead and talk about Rocket League before we go ahead and talk about Lego. Now, if we go over here, you can see another version of that Porsche 911 GT3 RS car body. Now, this is the Darth Maul decal that you'll also be able to get. Now, the other one we kind of showed earlier was the actual Darth Vader decal. But if we go down here, there's a lot of stuff going on in Rocket League in terms of LTMs. The main part for you guys, though, is free stuff that actually converts over to Fortnite. So we have the Stormtrooper Octane decal. Once you earn it in Rocket League through the challenges, you'll get it in Fortnite. If we go ahead and scroll through here a little bit more, I hate this scroll not working with me. We have the, let me find it, the Empire Wills that you'll actually be able to earn from a challenge. You'll get those in Fortnite as well. And then over here, we have ourselves the Force Lightning Boost and the Force Lightning Trail that when you earn in Rocket League will convert over to Fortnite. Now, other things that they actually mentioned here, like toppers and the actual nameplates and stuff in XP and Rocket League won't really convert to Fortnite, but there is something interesting. For every 15 matches you play, rewardable up to 5 times, you'll get a Golden Moon crate, which can give you items from Nitro, Overdrive, or Elevation series in Rocket League, and some of these items will actually have Fortnite compatibility with them, or might in the future, so it is nice to actually get, meaning that if you want to get a lot of potential free items for Fortnite in the future, you'd have to play around like 50, no, it'd be more than 50, right? 15, 30, 45, yeah, okay, you have to play like 100-ish matches to get all the actual free rewards, but it is nice to actually see that they're doing that, and potentially allowing you to get more items in your Fortnite locker. In terms of stuff, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS plus Star Wars bundle will be available for 2,800 credits / V-Bucks. If we go down here, we have some Rocket League specific things available for a lot cheaper, like 800 credits to this Fennec right here, and then we have some individual Rocket League only items like the Imperial March player anthem for 300 credits, the Unstable Red Lightsaber Boost returning for 400 credits, the Death Star Wills for 700 credits, which might actually go over to Fortnite, and the Death Star Goal Explosion for 2,000 credits, which honestly looks really cool. With all that said, however, it's now time to talk about Lego Fortnite, so let's go ahead and show this trailer right here off, if we can go ahead and get it HD real quickly. There we go. We had to see a lot of the actual Lego models for the brand new Fortnite skins, and some of the different changes to Brick Life. But we should also see a little bit of Odyssey in this. Yeah, there we go. We have a little bit of Odyssey showing up. Now, in terms of Odyssey, it's not really too much craziness in terms of new changes or anything, but it is interesting to actually see something that we will talk about a little bit later in this video. So there's your little trailer for the Fortnite X Star Wars Lego mode. Now, in terms of other stuff we got going on here, we have the Lego version of the Apprentice Eevee outfit, but what we got that's very important is Lego Fortnite Odyssey launching a limited time rapid survival mode on May 15th, which will have PvP and will be matchmaking enabled. We have a new Lego pass and more, but first off, Lego Fortnite Brick Life. We have the Star Wars Festival, which will be going on from May 2nd until June 7th, and this will have a lot of changes where you'll be able to actually find Apprentice Eevee on the island, and she'll have an important mission for you to actually help with. This will make it so that the celebration will be very big and everything else, but it mentions that you'll have to take part in everything in the festival. You'll have to pet a porg, take part in a lightsaber duel, hunt down pieces of the Tauntaun Llama, hopefully aim better than the Stormtrooper in the Death Star soccer minigame, and even work in the Durburger Cantina. This pop-up shop is home to the Bantha Burger, and one of the many of this out-of-world delicacies you can rustle up, but there's a lot of stuff going on, and Eevee will even have more for you to do later on in May. They also mentioned that the festival's allegiance is still to be decided, so you have to head to the town hall and cast your vote for a Rebel Alliance or Galactic Empire using creds, and this side currently holding the most creds across the whole entire Brick Life community will determine the whole entire overall theme for the festivities. But for Lego Fortnite Odyssey, we have have Rapid Survival, with public matchmaking enabled, and it will actually feature, a fast-paced 8-player survival experience. They mentioned that this will be available from the launch of V35.10 on May 15th to May 26th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and it allows you to actually press play in the by discovered row to get a lot of stuff kind of going on here. Now, in specifics regarding what's going on here, when you're playing Rapid Survival, you're playing in a public world that you can spend up to 4 hours in that is not your own world. Your progress and inventory will not be saved beyond each play session, and player versus player combat is on, but even though PvP is on, you can choose to team up against the Star Wars enemies. Now, it does mention elimination is also on, so be careful. Each time you load in, you'll be granted a starting loadout of lightsabers, macro binoculars, granite axe, granite pickaxe, a rare health charm, rare glider, 30 granite, 30 wood, 20 wooden planks, 20 wooden rods, 20 planks, 20 granite slabs, 20 cord, 20 copper bars, 20 metal plates, 20 cooked corn, 10 blast powder, 10 glass, 10 silk fabric, 3 torches, and 1 power cell, and that time will actually move 3 times as fast in this universe, as well as crafting and processing times, but you'll be able to have all your buildings and everything else actually unlocked. So basically, it's like a special area where you get a lot of stuff early, time moves 3 times as fast, but it will be PvP enabled matchmaking with other players, which is very interesting to see them actually kind of do there. Now, other than that, we have ourselves the First Order Lego Pass, which includes the Captain Phasma skin that you'll be able to get right away when you actually get the pass, and they mentioned that there will be free and paid rewards. Now, you'll be able to earn yourselves the actual outfit itself, but you can also earn the First Order AT-AT build. You can earn yourself the First Order Throne Room Decor Bundle, the First Order Command Center Decor Bundle, and the First Order Executive Bathroom Decor Bundle, while also getting the Dark Side Jam Track and a little Tread Speeder emote in the pass, which is interesting to see a jam track in the pass because I'm not for sure if they've actually done this yet. I don't think the current season of the Lego Pass actually had it, so it's interesting to see them adding that to the new Lego Pass. But they mentioned that all of the pass rewards will be available until June 7th when it rotates out, and stuff from last year's Lego Pass that was Star Wars themed will actually be hitting the item shop on May 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So a lot of stuff going down in Fortnite regarding Battle Royale, regarding Lego Fortnite, and even, regarding tournaments, and even stuff going on in Rocket League that you'll be able to enjoy, and it will be lasting for basically a month. So get out there, enjoy the new season when it launches tomorrow, and I'll catch you champs and champettes when we actually get to do a showcase of all the new goodies that are added. But until then, peace out.